A wedding was supposed to bring peace. Instead, it triggered a gang war. The chairman of Hong Kong's most feared triad is dead. And now, everyone wants the crown. Best friends turn against each other. A school teacher gets caught in the crossfire. And when loyalty breaks, blood spills. Chicken wants to lead, but his rival's backed by killers. One wrong move, and his friends die. This isn't just about power, it's about revenge. And in Tuen Mun, only one man walks away standing. Before we get into the chaos of Hong Kong's triads, don't forget to subscribe, otherwise Barbarian might make you beg for it. And trust me, he doesn't even need an earpiece to make that awkward. The film opens with the wedding of Dai and his longtime girlfriend KK. It's a joyous occasion, graced by members and leaders of the Hung Hing Triad from various branches. Even the local pastor and his daughter are in attendance. Amid the celebration, Ho Nam can't help but reflect on his past. Watching Dai get married reminds him of Smarty and what could have been. Chicken tries to lighten the mood, assuring him there are still plenty of women out there for him to choose from. During the wedding banquet, Ho Nam is seated at a round table with several Hung Hing leaders when Ben Han, one of the branch leaders, brings up an important matter. While the mood is festive, Ben Han takes the opportunity to speak seriously. He explains that a few leaders of Hung Hing have decided to travel to Thailand, and he wants Ho Nam to join them. Their objective is to meet Mr. Chiang's older brother, Tin Yung, and persuade him to return to Hong Kong to take up the mantle as Hung Hing's new chairman. With the death of Mr. Chiang, the society needs strong leadership to hold the different factions together, and Tin Yung, despite living in Thailand, is their best hope. The next day, Ho Nam and Chicken arrive in Thailand. When Ben Han presents the purpose of their visit, Tin Yung is reluctant. He explains that he's now naturalized in Thailand, and returning to Hong Kong wouldn't be easy. Still, he agrees to think about it. Meanwhile, back in Hong Kong, a storm brews. Dinosaur, the leader of Hung Hing's Tuen Mun territory, is approached by Thunder Tiger, a rival leader from the Tung Sing Triad. Thunder Tiger proposes an alliance against Hung Hing. Dinosaur flatly refuses. When Thunder Tiger threatens to expose his secrets, Dinosaur remains unfazed. But as he walks away, Thunder Tiger's men attack him. They beat him savagely, then throw him off a building, killing him. Back in Thailand, Tin Yung and the Hung Hing leaders are enjoying a boxing match when Prince receives the grim news of Dinosaur's death. A meeting is quickly called to discuss his replacement. Some leaders nominate Chicken for the role, while Fat Lai suggests Barbarian, Dinosaur's right-hand man, citing his familiarity with the area and its people. Tin Yung turns to Ho Nam for his thoughts. Ho Nam agrees. Barbarian might be a better fit, and it's a decision that shouldn't be rushed. Chicken, expecting unwavering support from Ho Nam, is hurt by the response. Ho Nam's caution comes from experience. He knows how dangerous leadership in the Triad can be, how it always comes with bloodshed. Given the choice, he'd rather have Smarty alive than gain another title. But Chicken doesn't see it that way. He interprets Ho Nam's hesitation as jealousy or a lack of faith, which causes a feud between them. Chicken believes Ho Nam doesn't want him to rise because he doesn't want another leader in their circle. Back in Hong Kong, Shukfan starts her teaching career in a school located in Tuen Mun. But the students are unruly and indifferent. Many of them are affiliated with triads. With a clever and down-to-earth approach, Shukfan begins to win them over. She buys them drinks, earns their trust, and soon they start cooperating. Her unconventional methods even shock Yan Yan, another teacher who struggles to manage the same students. Meanwhile, Banana Skin and Bao Pei take up a small canteen near the school to support Shukfan, a subtle but symbolic gesture of loyalty. Eventually, Tin Yung returns to Hong Kong and takes the reins of the Hung Hing Triad. In a leadership meeting, he interviews both Barbarian and Chicken about their plans for Tuen Mun. While Barbarian talks and behaves like a street thug, Chicken presents himself with calm and clarity. Tin Yung sees value in both. He decides to divide Tuen Mun's businesses into two, giving each man a chance to prove himself. Over the next month, Barbarian and Chicken are allowed to campaign for support. The final leader will be decided by a vote. Among the 6 branch leaders, Barbarian earns the backing of Prince, Tai Fei, Brother K, and Fat Lai, the North Point branch leader. Fat Lai still holds a grudge against Ho Nam for a past incident where his printing shop was nearly burned under Uncle B's orders, making it clear he won't support anyone from Ho Nam's circle. Chicken, on the other hand, secures the support of Ben Han and Sister 13. Later, Chicken visits the bar he co-owns with Ho Nam. The two settle their differences. Although Ho Nam means well, he realizes he can't control everything, and supporting his best friend is the only choice left. Determined to prove himself, Chicken heads to Tuen Mun with Banana Skin and Bao Pei, a childhood friend of one of the locals. As they move around, familiarizing themselves with the area, they run into Barbarian, who tries to intimidate them. But Chicken holds his ground and reminds him he's not yet the branch leader of Tuen Mun. Shuk Fan invites Chicken and Ho Nam to join her and a colleague for dinner. Later that evening, as Ho Nam arrives at the restaurant, he nearly knocks down Yan Yan. Startled, he quickly steps out of the car to apologize. She scolds him for not driving carefully, but her voice falters mid-sentence. Ho Nam notices her brief stammer, and in that moment, he's reminded of Smarty, the woman he once loved and lost. Curious, he gently asks if she stammers, but she says no. Despite being strangers, there is an undeniable spark between them. Ho Nam asks for directions to the car park, and she responds with unexpected politeness, lingering just long enough to leave an impression. To Ho Nam's surprise, Yan Yan turns out to be the colleague joining them for dinner. Shuk Fan introduces them and lies about their identities, painting Chicken as a film developer and Ho Nam as a tutor, since Yan Yan seems like a decent, upright woman. After the dinner, Chicken and Shuk Fan leave, while Ho Nam offers Yan Yan a ride home. On their way, they're suddenly tailed by Barbarian and his gang. Ho Nam does his best to shake them off, and after a tense chase, he causes their cars to collide and escapes. Meanwhile, Chicken faces increasing obstacles in his campaign for Tuen Mun leadership. Barbarian, being a local, already has support from residents, Fat Lai, and Thunder Tiger of the rival Tung Sing Triad. Unbeknownst to others, Barbarian and Thunder Tiger are secretly working together. Tiger plans to use Barbarian as a puppet to gain control of Tuen Mun for his selfish gain. Chicken tries to win support by hosting an elaborate party, but no one shows up. Everyone is at Barbarian's party instead. He's left feeling humiliated and dejected. Later, outside the restaurant, they spot Barbarian and his crew trying to assault a girl. Chicken steps in and asks him to let her go. Barbarian agrees, only if Chicken begs. Chicken reluctantly does, only to find out the scene is staged. The victim is one of Barbarian's people. At every turn, Chicken finds himself the target of Barbarian's relentless intimidation and sabotage. Determined to discredit his rival by any means, Barbarian resorts to cruel tactics that not only damage Chicken's reputation, but also hurt the people around him. One day, at a bar that Chicken manages with the help of his loyal friend Banana Skin, disaster strikes. One of Barbarian's men secretly slips drugs into a female customer's drink. When the woman collapses and the police arrive, Banana Skin is wrongfully arrested, taking the fall for a crime orchestrated to smear Chicken's name. But Barbarian doesn't stop there. Still hungry for dominance, he escalates his campaign by targeting Chicken's closest supporters. He orders a group of students from his gang to attack Shuk Fan in school. The brutal beating leaves her badly injured, with a broken arm and visible bruises. The incident shakes everyone, especially Ho Nam, who grows increasingly concerned about how far Barbarian is willing to go. With Shuk Fan temporarily unable to work, Yan Yan suggests Ho Nam take over her tutoring duties, mentioning that Shuk Fan had once told her he used to be a tutor. Seeing an opportunity to help and stay close to Yan Yan, Ho Nam agrees. When Ho Nam steps in the next day to teach, Yan Yan peeks from the hallway, having taken an interest in the calm and coordinated young man. During the class, Ho Nam speaks to the students from personal experience, warning them about the dangers of the Triad world. But his words fall flat. The students dismiss him. Later that night, Dai, loyal to a fault and deeply concerned by the chaos Barbarian has unleashed on Chicken's campaign, decides to take matters into his own hands. He knows the risks, but his patience has run out. Determined to end the problem at its root, he sets out on a secret mission to assassinate Barbarian. Through careful observation, Dai has tracked Barbarian's routine and pinpoints a time and place where he's usually seen hanging out without his battalion of boys. Believing the moment is right and the numbers are in his favor, Dai arms himself and heads to the location, ready to strike. But things don't go according to plan. Unbeknownst to Dai, Barbarian has his full gang stationed nearby. Within moments, he's surrounded, overpowered, and captured. Fortunately, KK, sensing something was off and worried about Dai's decision to take on the mission alone, had secretly tipped off her brother, Tai Fei. She knew Dai's pride wouldn't allow him to ask for help, but she also knew how dangerous Barbarian could be. Acting fast, Tai Fei and his boys arrived just in time to save him. Realizing they're outnumbered, Barbarian reluctantly backs off, allowing Tai Fei to take Dai away. But as they retreat, Barbarian promises to avenge. After the failed hit, Dai and KK go into hiding. However, Barbarian is hell-bent on revenge. Barbarian's younger brother's girlfriend, whom Bao Pei has feelings for, seduces Bao Pei. During their time together, she manipulates him into revealing Dai's hiding place. Tiger, Fat Lai, and their men storm Dai's hideout. They assault KK while Dai is forced to listen helplessly. Fat Lai even takes a picture for his tabloid. Moments later, they throw Dai off the rooftop, killing him. When Ho Nam arrives, he's crushed. Moments later, Chicken appears and breaks down in tears. Ho Nam lashes out, blaming him for Dai's death. This is exactly what he tried to prevent. Chicken sobs bitterly, knowing he brought this on them. Yan Yun, witnessing everything, is speechless. She realizes Ho Nam isn't who she thought he was. He's not just a Triad member, he's a leader in the society. Devastated, Ho Nam drowns himself in alcohol. He stumbles through the streets, grief-stricken. But Yan Yun, despite what she now knows, follows him from a distance, making sure he's safe. When he finally collapses in the street, she takes him to her home. That night, the two of them sleep together. The long-awaited day finally arrives. The public debate between Chicken and Barbarian to determine who will lead the Tuen Mun area for Hung Hing. Barbarian, though more illiterate and rough around the edges, is confident. After all, he has powerful backing from Thunder Tiger and Fat Lai. Backstage, Chicken is a bundle of nerves. He calls Shuk Fan for comfort, and in a moment of vulnerability, he asks her to marry him if he loses. At least that way, he says, he'll still win something. But she ends the call without giving an answer. Soon, the debate begins. It's heated from the start. Chicken surprises many by speaking confidently and showing deep knowledge of the Tuen Mun community. He responds to Barbarian's jabs with sharp answers, impressing even Tin Yung. Unbeknownst to most, Barbarian is being fed lines through a hidden earpiece by Thunder Tiger, who's coaching him from behind the scenes. When facts don't seem to be working, they switch tactics, accusing Chicken of misconduct to undermine his credibility. But Tin Yung reminds them all that it's a debate, not a smear campaign. Voting opens immediately after. Barbarian wins by majority. He's about to be declared the new branch leader when Sister 13 storms in, flanked by Ben Han and Barbarian's younger brother's girlfriend, the same woman who seduced Bao Pei to extract Dai's location. Just days earlier, she had caught her boyfriend cheating and, feeling betrayed, decided to expose the entire conspiracy between Barbarian and Thunder Tiger. When Thunder Tiger found out, he ordered her assassination, but Yan Yan and Shuk Fan intervened just in time to protect her, handing her over to Sister 13. En route to the venue, they were attacked by Barbarian's boys, but Ben Han arrived just in time to save them. Though Ben Han is Dinosaur's brother, he stands for justice and sides with the truth. At the venue, Sister 13 pushes the girl onto the stage and gives her a microphone. She reveals everything. Barbarian is Thunder Tiger's puppet, involved in the club drugging incident, and directly responsible for Dai's death. Barbarian lunges at her in rage, but he's restrained. In the struggle, his hat falls off, revealing the hidden earpiece, exposing his deceit to everyone, and they all realize how he suddenly developed a smart mouth. Suddenly, Thunder Tiger, watching from the gallery, shoots the girl. Chaos breaks out. Hung Hing members rush to capture him. He tries to escape but is cornered. Barbarian calls out to Fat Lai for help, but Fat Lai abandons him and orders the boys to beat him in the pretense that his loyalty lies with Hung Hing. Thunder Tiger, realizing he's trapped, begins taunting the Hung Hing members with sarcasm. Tin Yung steps in and declares that he'll allow one man to fight him. If Thunder Tiger wins, he walks free. Prince volunteers, but Ho Nam steps forward instead, determined to avenge Dai. The two clash in a fierce, emotional fight. Thunder Tiger draws a knife and attempts to stab Ho Nam, but unexpectedly, Fat Lai stabs Thunder Tiger with a sword, an unnecessary move that only exposes his own involvement. Tin Yung sees through it. As punishment, he banishes Fat Lai to Albania for murder and appoints Tai Fei as the new North Point branch leader. With Barbarian exposed and captured, Tin Yung officially names Chicken as the new Tuen Mun branch leader. The hall erupts in celebration. In the aftermath, Sister 13 hands Ho Nam a letter from Yan Yan. She writes that he changed her perspective on triads, but their worlds are too different to be together. Still, she'll always treasure the night they spent. The film ends with Chan Ho Nam and Chicken Chew standing side by side, now equals, and both respected branch leaders in Hung Hing. Ho Nam lost his love, Chicken almost lost his soul, and Fat Lai, he lost his job and got shipped to Albania. Don't let this recap go down in vain. Like, comment, and subscribe, or you'll end up like Barbarian. Big mouth, no votes.